Well, let me know when we're live. Here, so I can.
South.
Oh, we're live.
Yep. South Nashville
Awesome.
businesses say they're surrounded by prostitution, drugs, and crime.
Really?
Yep.
Well, it looks like I got to go up there. On this episode of the RER Report, we talk about sportsmanship. We get interrupted by Ashtray whenever the fuck he gets here, and we get a lot of bit high. With us this week is Out of Bounds Oracle. Oracle has a lifetime ban from baseball after curb stomping the umpire when he had his home run taken away for bat flipping.
Yeah, I mean, apparently that was a faux pas. Can't explode a man's head on the field.
You cannot on the field. Yep. And then there's Mystic. Mystic has a lifetime ban from basketball for ignoring the 3 in the key violation and headbutting anybody who comes into that lane like he was Bill Lambier's twin brother.
Yeah, baby.
I spelled Lambier's name wrong, but it's okay. Then there's Ashtray. He's not here, but he was once buried in the desert after he beat Dennis Rodman in an ass eating contest.
That's probably pretty tough to do.
It's not for Ashtray.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I don't know, man. That dude has eaten a lot of ass. Dennis Rodman for sure.
And I'm Teddy. I once tripped a kid on a high school on a soccer field so my son could score, and I'd fucking do it again.
Nice.
Because I'm a good parent.
Team
I'm
player.
A good fucking parent. That's right. And this is the RER Report. Okay, so I decided to do sportsmanship, and there's a recurring video that's been popping up in my feed, and it's Tatis Jr. His team's up by a big lead. It's a 3-0. The count's 3-0, and the bases are loaded. He swings on it, hits a fucking home run, a grand slam actually, and his team was even upset about it. I didn't know that this was an unwritten. I didn't really know about unwritten rules in sports. Like even the bat flipping thing, I had no idea. So I decided to look some of these up, and I was curious why. And I know some of them can be like sportsmanship things, like not running up the score. I get that, but some of them are just kind of stupid, I think. So we're gonna start with I looked up some basketball. They only have like 3 in basketball. It's mainly when you're ahead, you don't you hold on to the ball in the last second. You don't try to shoot. And also if you're up and you get a fast break, whatever, you lay up, or shoot a 3. You don't dunk it. I don't know why that is. I know you're not trying to run up the score, but if you get the ball and stuff, I mean, you're professionals or whatever.
Sorry, boys. Jesus Christ. I got it. Sorry. Hold on. Where's my beer?
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Well, good thing he interrupted. I didn't. We didn't do the pause for the call, so I just went into it. It just comes in like a wrecking ball. Hey, back. Look at me. Awesome. All right, so we got to do the pause for the calls.
Weekly benefit event for the Dane County Humane Society.
Yeah.
This week we're sponsoring what kind of animal?
It's a blue-footed booby.
Nope. Philippe the French Bulldog.
Oh Philippe the French Bulldog. What's the matter with poor old Philippe?
He's got a fucked up right foot, man.
Okay.
Fucked up right foot.
Right foot.
You know what?
Fucked up right foot Philippe.
Lost it and
You don't have to get too into it. Just he's got a fucked up right foot.
Yeah,
Let's
just
fucking smoke it.
Don't look at Don't look at it. Don't talk about it. Don't look him in the eye. Fucking
Absolutely don't look him in the eye. That motherfucker.
Yeah, right. He's got the 1,000-yard stare. You can if you try. He saw some shit.
Okay. So, like I said, basketball pretty much only has those the holding onto the ball and not dunking or trying to score, which I get if you're getting ready to win or the time's up. Baseball has a bunch of them, like a shit ton of them, and a lot of them are real weird. So the first 2, one is don't steal bases when you're greatly ahead. And I get that because you're not trying
right.
to get in.
That seems like a pretty big dick move.
Right. Right. But they also have one is don't steal bases when greatly behind, which I don't think works the same way. I mean, you're trying to get somebody in scoring position so you could
if you're greatly behind, you want to take any advantage you can, right?
Right. You can't. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. And
don't steal bases if you're greatly ahead.
Right. That's the first one. That's why it's. I understand that. You're not trying to get people in scoring position. You're not trying to run up the score on them.
Well,
but if
what's
you're greatly
behind? What is greatly behind?
Like down 11.
Down a lot.
Like 11-0, like bottom of the seventh.
It's probably because it's going to be a waste of fucking time. You're not scoring 11 fucking runs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, does stealing bases just waste a lot of time in the inning?
Yeah, just to fucking prolong the game.
I'm not a baseball.
You know what I mean? You're just wasting time. It's like I'm assuming that's what it came from. It comes from. Baseball used to be like pretty much a doubleheader was an all-day affair. You know what I'm saying? We're talking 4-hour games because
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking shit that went on, man.
Yeah.
God. Oh my God.
There's some games that go fucking super late.
Yep.
That's why they implemented all
these rules. The pitch clock, all these new rules they have, which the new game does not adhere to. And I'm kind of upset. I should have a shit ton of free bases by now.
Yeah.
So how long does a normal baseball game last now?
I think they try to get it under 3.5 hours, 3 hours, right?
Jesus Christ, that's still
They're
too long.
2.5.
2.5. Okay. Okay.
It's like a basketball game.
All right.
They always seem long when I go to them.
Another unwritten rule. I guess I didn't know about this one. If a pitcher hits a teammate, then if a pitcher hits somebody on the other team, then that other team will retaliate. But an unwritten rule about that is you cannot throw at the head. And the person who gets hit, another unwritten rule is you can't rub the spot where he hits you at because it shows weakness.
Huh.
So I mean, those are three.
Don't touch it.
Well, I mean, we're throwing at the head is kind of I mean, that's common sense. I mean, these balls are going 90 some miles an hour.
Right.
Some 100 miles an hour. You don't throw at somebody's fucking head, you can kill them. So I get that. But they're not rubbing his spot. I mean, getting hit by a 90 mile an hour fastball, 90 mile an hour plus fastball somewhere, it's gonna fucking hurt. And you ever?
So the unwritten rule is that you're basically supposed to be like a natural human thing.
If you watch a lot of people get hit by baseballs, they kind of just shake it off. It's just motherfucking shake it off. They don't.
It seems like such a subtle thing. I guess that if I didn't know that, I would totally be the guy being.
I'm like motherfucker. I kind of want him to act like the what's the in Major League the old guy who gets hit by the ball, pitch on purpose. He's like, oh my God. They'd be really fucking funny. Oh my.
Sounds like you had it ready.
Forgot what name.
No idea.
Oh, there's
the old guy.
The old guy on the team in Major League.
I know. I don't know his name.
I don't.
Right?
Right.
I haven't seen that movie in 20 years.
Your anecdote balled out. Gen Z audience is like, Major who?
Major what? Another one here we got is don't flip the bat and don't admire a home run. Which I disagree with. Home runs are hard to fucking hit.
Yeah.
I mean, I know for the pitcher it sucks. Yeah, I know for the pitcher it sucks to give one up, but I mean, it's if you hit one, I mean, sit there and walk it off a little bit, and some bat flips are just fucking cool. Would you not agree, Mystic? No bat flips are cool? No? All right, moving on.
Pitchers celebrate when they strike out a dude. You know what I'm saying? When I go back to the mound. Fuck it. Bullshit. Yeah, if you hit it up, I've heard actual big league pitchers fucking say in press conferences, let him celebrate, man. That's if he can hit a home run off of me, good on him. Because it only happens fucking 1% of the time.
Yeah.
It's a very hard fucking thing to do.
Well, that was great.
This one I don't understand. Hit the ball where it's pitched.
What?
Well, isn't that the point?
Yeah, it said there's another common sense rule, but it's surprising how often hitters don't seem to get this. If a pitch is a bit high and outside, go for the bloop single, than rather trying to overexert yourself. Like, well, okay, I get it. Okay. Maybe if they're like guys who swing outside the zone to get a ball or something, or am I getting that right, Mystic?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
This seems. I mean, the fucking ball's going 90 miles an hour.
I've never heard that one.
Really?
Yeah, it's yeah.
So say that again though. Hit the ball where it was.
Hit the ball
pitched?
where it's pitched. If you go into the first
Is that not what they always are trying to do?
It says the paragraph is there's another common sense rule, but it's surprising how often hitters don't seem to get this. If a pitch is a bit high and outside, go for the bloop single rather than trying to overextend yourself.
Now, what's the bloop signal?
I'm guessing just like a little grounder single.
I guess, yeah. I think what maybe what they're trying to say actually is like, don't try to fucking swing a power swing at wherever it's going. If it's going a certain way, you do a certain hit and you get what you can out of it.
Okay.
Fuck that shit, man.
You don't want to swing full force at a slider.
Yeah.
Even if you hit it, it's gonna fucking just ground out.
And in a sense,
so like you want to hit a slider
where it's at. It's in a slider position. Hit it like a slider.
So are there just like renegade baseball players, like the bad boys of fucking baseball? They're like, I'm fucking swinging for the fences.
I've never heard that.
I'm gonna pull a turd out of my ass and swing it around when I hit a home run.
Right? Like a quarterback who just does Hail Marys every time.
Fuck you guys. Fuck your dumb rules.
Going for the fences.
I have heard about these right here. The no hitter. This is more superstition. It says don't ever don't talk about a no hitter while no hitter's going on, which they do all the fucking time. People in bars and shit. But also it says don't talk to a pitcher while he's pitching a no hitter. And for the other team, don't be a dick and bunt to break up a no hitter.
Oh man. Oh, that would be. Oh my god.
So here's my thing. I get no hitters are hard to do, but I'm playing against you. I don't want to be. My team got the ass beat and got you got a perfect hitter. As an opponent, I would try to bunt to break up the no hitter. I mean, I would. I just know. I mean, yeah.
Right.
It is competition.
Yeah. Right. That'd be a pretty good.
Depends on what
dick
position
move.
I was in.
Really?
Let's say you're down by 1, I would bunt to fucking try to win. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's a no hitter. But if they're fucking up 8 runs to nothing, and it's fucking, I'm not gonna bunt just to fuck the dude's no hitter. Like that's a fucking hard thing to do, man. Most people don't ever get one.
Well, call me the Manny Machado of brothers because I'm doing it. Don't roll the Mark did it already. I guess this is for baseball.
They got a lot of
baseball.
It's a shit ton of them. I mean, I found
superstitious fucking shit, man.
Yeah. I mean, help the opposition make a play. Yeah. Paint the corners on an 0-2 count. This is what you do when you pitch. Relievers go easy on relievers. Don't step on the pitcher's mound. Is one too. It's kind of like
Teddy's.
Yeah, it's caused a few fights.
Oh, okay.
Fights.
Fights. We're gonna move on to hockey now because I was curious about this shit.
What is this hockey? As an African American, I don't understand the concept of being on ice.
I do not, but I do know you need to watch out for the scary black ice. It's it'll rob you of your safety.
Yeah, that's all you have in Tennessee.
Yeah. One and two, or no sucker punches when you get to a fight. There's no sucker punches. And also, if somebody goes to the ground, you stop punching.
Hockey.
Yeah, for hockey. But I've seen
There's
people punch.
Lots of fucking sucker punches in hockey.
Right.
That's basically how a fight starts, is a sucker punch.
Yeah, it's a sucker punch. Right?
Yeah, it is just like, you try to get their collar before they get your collar and then just sucker punch.
Yeah. There's like,
well, that's not even it. The sucker punch is because they got blindsided or something in a fucking hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is amazing to me that fighting is still an NHL thing. Like,
right.
It's part of the game, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think it's just because it's also that game is so northern oriented? Because
oh, absolutely.
We are tougher. Why do you think we won the Civil War? Because we live in the cold.
Yeah. That's why.
That's all we needed.
They got up to got up to Ohio. It was like, fuck this, we're going back.
Yeah, not the tens of thousands of freed slaves that were fighting
for the North.
for the Union. No, it's because we got a
the
fucking
ammunition
constitution.
Yeah, right. Also, our industrial
bullets
prowess.
that the North had. Yeah.
We made shit up here. Down there, they enslave people to make shit. So when it's like, oh, well, we got to make the shit ourselves. Oh,
I don't know what to do.
Sorry, South, you dumb fucks.
Yeah, you dumb fucks. All right, this one is more superstition. It's don't touch the conference trophy and don't touch the Stanley Cup trophy. The superstition is if you touch the conference cup trophy, then you'll be satisfied. You won't want to win a Stanley Cup.
No, wait, is this like you can't touch it before you win it?
No, this is when you get the cup when you win the
get it.
conference.
Don't
So
you
what do they do when they win it? Who fucking touches it?
Yeah,
The Stanley Cup.
The Stanley Cup they have. This the conference cup.
This is the East or West Conference Cup.
Yes, yes.
The superstition is if you touch that, you'll be satiated and won't want to get the Stanley Cup.
Oh.
So once they win the Stanley Cup, then they can fucking go over and jerk off on the fucking.
Then they can come back and fucking spackle.
Yeah. Spackle.
And if you ever get around the Stanley Cup and you've never won it, the superstition is you're not allowed to touch it because that's an honor that's only given to people who actually win it. So every sport has this. Rookies should know their place, or rookies should be rookies and things like that.
Basically, rookies, you got to be a bottom till you earn it.
I mean, really, but I mean that's. But at the same time, you can't tell somebody just making $1 million that they, millions of dollars that they're just shitting out because I don't agree with that one. I get the new hazing things like that have to be introduced, but I mean they're on the team for a reason.
That's true.
The rookies?
Yeah.
Cannon fodder.
I mean, but you think about it, like a lot of these, especially in football, a lot of these, or basketball, a lot of these kids are taken to the worst teams first, and so much is put on them.
Right.
And the team that shit
out the real talent
because they're fucking you're new and shit. I get that. I'm new. Show me the ropes and things, but don't. I just don't. That's why I don't agree with it. It's first year they're expected to go out and be excellent. So for the first time.
Well, it's funny because that pressure was always there. If you think about it, only in the last maybe 20 years we're like, maybe we should think and worry about all that pressure on them. Well, that's the point, to be the best.
Yeah, well, look at Ja Morant. That dude from fucking Memphis.
Memphis, yeah.
I mean, twice.
What'd he do?
He went on some fucking Facebook Live thing with a gun.
Yeah, he got caught with a gun twice.
Oh,
yeah, and then did it again.
Oh, shit.
And the dude's the star of the fucking team. Like, I mean, he's worth fucking
his
tens
talent,
of millions
like
of dollars.
Right, and I don't get why dog, you're a millionaire. Why do you want to be a gangster? How many do you ever see the other white millionaires be like, I'm gangster? What is this?
Yeah,
or
right.
is it just was his talent so good so fast that all went to his head in a narrative?
Yeah, it really worked out for
absolutely. Basketball is even worse, and baseball too. Like, Bryce Harper is a fucking prima donna because he came out and was like God when he was 18.
Yeah.
Basketball's the same way. You only need 1 year in college. Football, you need 3. So you got 21, 22-year-olds in football who are a bit more mature, not a lot, but 18-year-old motherfuckers who have never been told no. You give them tens of millions of dollars, they're going to do dumb shit. I'm surprised more of them don't fucking do really dumb shit.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, don't cross the red line during warm-ups. You all know what the red line is? Separates the halves.
Yeah.
It's supposed to, each team should stay on their side of the red line. This rule has been broken by enforcers, and it usually starts with fucking a brawl. That's what they say. Don't shoot high on the goalie on warm-ups. I don't know what it is. It's another tradition of pregame, not to shoot the puck high against your goalie.
I'm sure it hurts a lot more, man.
Well, also, it does hurt a lot more, but also this got started before goalies had masks, so that's what it is.
Oh,
and that's just
don't knock
sense.
your goalie's teeth out during warm-ups.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. Well, the skaters and people they didn't use masks in hockey for a long time.
Yeah, but man, right? Being a goalie,
but the goalie with no mask, I mean, that shit's coming at you. Like, there's no fucking... The other guys are shooting it away from you.
Also, another one is don't spray the goalie. Spraying when you stop short with you do the little hockey stop with the ice and
the ice,
get ice in the face and shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no likey.
That seems like it should actually be a real rule because that could be a big advantage. You come up and fucking throw ice in the dude's face and he can't see. Like, come on.
We're gonna move on to some sportsmanship kind of deals because all of those things are kind of like those unwritten rules were made from the society of that sport to show sportsmanship. I think in baseball a lot of times it was I don't know, just weird. So the first guy we're gonna talk about here is Angel Matos. I've got a YouTube clip here.
All right.
This guy is a Brazilian taekwondo in the Olympics in Brazil. He ended up losing. Did not like it, so he decided to fucking kick the ref in the face. Him and his coach now have a lifetime ban. From the sport. Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. That's probably not a good thing to do at the Olympics.
Fucking Olympics.
Christ.
What are you, dyslexic?
Holy shit.
You're hitting the wrong person.
Yeah. That was it's just weird to go.
Though, it's especially when in some of the fighting sports where, and also even like football players, it's like I totally get when you hear the interviews where they talk about how you're psyching yourself up, almost in that kind of like fucking warrior barbarian, like you fucking just get out there, like especially when it's boxing, a violent game.
Yeah,
dude. You got to get right in that fucking vicious, like you're a hair trigger animal. Goddamn ref fucking tells you your fucking shoe isn't tied right.
Absolutely, like, dude. You're gonna react. I probably would do the same shit. To be honest,
I'm just ready to fucking smash.
I probably would have fucked him in his face afterwards. He's knocked out.
That'll teach him.
Fucking.
Wow.
Did it say what happened to him after he kicked that fucking ref in the face?
Him and his coach got a lifetime ban.
Lifetime ban.
Lifetime ban. Yeah, he's
Damn.
not allowed. Yeah.
His coach was probably like, "You are a dumb motherfucker."
Right.
Holy shit.
And his coach too. Like that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked up.
It's not like you told the dude to go do that, or maybe they had audio. Maybe he did.
Maybe he did. Melissa Tensetti. She's a fucking Canadian soccer player. She stomped on the head of an American player during the 2016 World Cup. We have a video.
You're gonna stomp on any nationality's head. You stomp on the Americans. You're gonna get some blowback. Ooh.
Yeah.
Behind.
And she's got cleats on.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Fucking steel. They don't fuck around.
It's really kind of subtle, but yeah, she definitely fucking just boom.
Yeah. Next we got.
Oh man, I don't know. That was kind of quick. I would have been like, "Hey, I was just trying to catch my balance," and maybe that was just how I would have said it as some nefarious motherfucker.
I never touched her, man.
To stomp someone's face.
That's
I'm just trying to catch my balance.
That's what Ndamukong Suh said too.
When right.
Yeah, he's trying to catch my balance.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, what they forget is like when you do that, You can stomp on their head, but then you have to immediately go, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry."
Not
and then
like
you
pretend like
I
nothing
totally
happened.
was trying to catch my balance, and I put my cleats in your face, and I'm so sorry that I stepped on you.
And now I'm gonna fuck your mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you in the face while the media's watching.
Next up is Meta World Peace. Ron Artest. For him, I picked the elbow to James Harden. Have y'all seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it. He's a fucking.
Yeah, he was part of the Malice in the Palace.
Oh my God, that's a good elbow. Holy shit.
Like, he ain't afraid to go fuck a fan up, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Boom.
Oh, man. Oh, there.
He elbowed the shit out of him. Harden was unable to continue the game. He had a concussion.
Bam!
Yeah.
And Ron Artest
right in the job.
He got a 7-game suspension.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a good one.
Out of my way.
The next guy I looked up was Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace holds the record for technical fouls in a single season. 41 technical fouls in 80 games.
Wow.
Yeah. But I thought
more than one a game, or more than one every other game.
Yeah. So I thought that he was like so in his career he's got over 300 technical fouls.
Wow.
300 sacks. I thought he was the highest. He is not the highest. There are 2 more people above him. The last one.
Are they both Detroit Pistons?
And surprisingly, they are not Pistons.
Oh shit!
This was like, one of them is the third. Second place, you have Charles Barkley.
Really?
Oh. Yeah, I believe that. I believe
that with 329.
Yeah,
and the number one, the number one technical foul holder in NBA history is Karl Malone with 332.
Karl Malone?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was very surprised.
Damn, dude.
They were really handing those technical fouls out in the 90s, huh?
I guess.
I don't think so. The Pistons were fucking elbowing motherfuckers when they came in the lane. So yeah.
Yeah, the Pistons. Well, that was the late 80s, though.
Okay, well, yeah. 80, 89. Yeah. What happened to my fucking... Oh, I don't know where my thing went. Oh, there it is. I found it.
Fucking AI took it.
Yeah.
We're just going to start blaming everything on AI?
Yeah, absolutely. It's already AI.
Fucking alarm didn't go off because AI.
That AI is a thing. You know what I mean? We got to blame that on AI, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I had a better alarm chime. And no, you know what? I slept through it.
God damn
fucking
it.
AI.
Fucking AI.
You can't even fuck it in the face. Damn.
AI made me gay.
Yeah,
Oracle wins. Oracle wins.
Fuck, look at
that.
that.
Out there giving bro jobs left and right.
All right, some examples of good sportsmanship. Luz Long and Jesse Owens. I'm pretty sure I'm saying the guy's first name wrong because he's German. 1936, the Olympics in Berlin. Jesse Owens, he's trying to he's long jumping, and he just got disqualified. Well, not disqualified. He fouled twice the first 2 times. If he fouled the third time, then he would be like DQ'd. So the German jumper actually gave him some pointers to help him fix his form. Owens went on to win gold in that event, and Luz Long, the guy who helped him, went on to win second.
Yeah, and fucking Hitler was furious.
He was pissed. Yeah, he was fucking pissed.
And he sent he sent Luz Long
with Jesse Owens on it
out on the fucking front out in Italy.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, and there's they became lifelong friends, and there's a letter from Luz Long to Jesse Owens shortly before he was killed to, like, I don't know, say that he fucking loved him or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, like they had a really a legit friendship.
Yeah, I didn't know that he put him.
Wait, who was the friends with Jesse Owens?
Lose Long, the
Lose
German,
Long, the German jumper.
Yeah, and fucking Hitler was like super pissed.
Jack Nicklaus, The Concession. This is 1959, I believe. I'm sorry, 1969. This is the Ryder Cup. Nicholas is playing. Where's the last guy? Oh, Nicholas is playing Jacqueline. What's the last first name? Mark would know. Anyway, Jack Nicholas is playing some English guy. Last name Jacqueline. I can't remember.
Tony Jacqueline.
Tony Jacqueline. Thank you. It's the last hole. And it's Nicholas makes his putt. I'm really high, sorry. Nicholas makes his putt. Tony Jacqueline, he has like a 2-foot putt to go. And he had just won the Open, I believe. So like he was an up and coming guy. He's popular in Britain, where he's from and shit. And Jack Nicklaus didn't want him to miss the putt. So they decided to concede in half the hole. They have the hole, which half the whole tournament. So they ended up splitting the Ryder Cup, and it was called like a great thing. And Jack Nicklaus said because he didn't want the pressure. Like if he felt that guy had missed that putt, then he would have been ridiculed and shit on, and he didn't want him to have that. So he was fine with just fucking everything.
Nice. I guess.
That's kind of weird. Isn't that like cheating a little bit, or like?
It's held as a good moment in golf. I think if the guy had made the putt, he would have won, and it was a 2-foot putt. But it's
because just imagine if that, like, if we were talking about like a football game or something, and Tom Brady's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna kneel this in the end zone or something, and get a safety so that we tie.
Tied, okay.
And people would fucking freak the fuck out. Like, Pete Rose, he went to fucking, he got kicked out of baseball or whatever for like betting. I feel like, like if you had bet on this or whatever, like there could be a lot of stakes. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into it too much.
No, I can see it because it's like I said, if the kid had made the putt, he would have. I'm pretty sure they would have won, and so they just decided to tie it. And it was funny is the Americans still took the cup home. So, Derek Redmond. This is a video. Have y'all seen this? I'm pretty sure y'all seen this. This is in the '92 Olympics. In the 200 meters, 400 meters semifinal. He tore his hamstring, like with 200 meters left to go. So his dad came down, like fought through to get through it, and helped his son finish the race. And during the video, you can see him like fighting off people and stuff. Kind of like telling people to get the fuck back. We're gonna finish the race and shit. And it was just a real endearing moment for his father to come down and fucking.
Ooh, God.
Help him.
I think it looks tragic. I think I'm behind you. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, it's tragic. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, we're way behind.
We're way behind. Damn. So what was the ultimate injury again?
He tore his hamstring.
Full tore. Oof.
Yeah, tore his hamstring with half the race.
All right. Like, I'm gonna limp that motherfucker. Limp it. We're all gonna now cringe while he does it, right? And we're all gonna be inspired. We're all gonna be inspired. Like, you know what? If I was in the motherfucking Olympics, I think I would do that too. I hope I could do that too.
But yeah, Zed helped him cross the line. The crowd cheered him on.
Damn right.
Yeah. The last one is Central Washington softball team. There's a chick. Her name was Sarah Tolsky of Western Oregon. and they were playing against Central Washington. So Sarah hits her first ever home run in life. If you go to minute and 4, you can see everything. As she approaches rounding first, she tears a ligament in her knee, so she can't finish. And
oof.
So the umpires tell her
knee tears make me cringe.
They tell her if the coach or anybody assists her to go around the bases, she's out. If they put in a pinch runner, then her home runs is only going to be a single. So the other team actually picks her up and carries her around the bases for her. Which is, I think it's pretty cool. Like I said, her first ever home run in life. And I mean, that's why she plays for Central Oregon or Western Oregon or whatever. But she hit a home run and they were going to take it away from her because she couldn't, nobody could help her around the bases that was on her team. Thought that was a weird rule.
It is.
I don't even know what I'm watching here. Just like a bunch of fucking old softball footage. What's going on? Oh, there we go.
Shaky ass chain link.
Yeah, it was
sorry. It was so delayed.
Filmed by a home camera.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, but they helped her around. Some honorable mentions for bad sportsmanship. We got Mike Tyson biting the fuck out of Holyfield.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Okay, now on that note, have you heard that there's now, I guess him and Holyfield have
edible
little edible bites?
Yeah, they shape like an ear. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty. You know what? Wow.
That's actually a great way to bring it around. You know.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Well, let's make money off of this absurd moment we had in time as rivals.
Right.
Hey, works for me. Well, that's our fucking main topic. Next up is What's Sexy.
Teddy, hold up.
What's up?
I want to mention one. Ayrton Senna.
Ayrton Senna?
Yeah, I put a video link. You don't have to play it. But anyway, in qualifying for the Belgian Grand Prix, I'll just tell you what it is. Some dude crashed really bad, and Senna stopped the fucking car, got out, and was like dodging other cars and shit to turn this guy's engine off and help him. Yeah, he was the first. They say like it saved the dude's life because he kept his head upright so that he could fucking breathe because he was knocked out. His foot was like on the fucking gas, so the engine was revving, and the fucking was gonna eventually blow probably.
So he I guess was just in that right spot where he could stop before anyone else could.
He was right behind him. Yeah,
he pulled right up to it.
The first car.
92.
Yeah.
Anybody before we continue have a good or bad sportsmanship?
Oh, there we go.
Honorable mention.
Good or bad sportsmanship. Trying to think.
I'll take that as a no. Moving on to our What's Sexy part of the show.
Yeah, right. Sports.
We have Oracle with High Strange.
High Strange. It's a podcast that I recently just kind of was recommended in Spotify or whatever, and I started listening to it, and it's this 8-episode series where this guy Payne Lindsay, who I had never heard of before, he hosts this show, and it's basically a look kind of top to bottom of UFO stuff, kind of like the most compelling evidence, but also he has people on there that challenge it too, and challenge these sightings and things like that. But the cool thing about this that I really like is there's music throughout the entire thing. Like it's produced top to bottom with like compelling music, and it's produced in a way that is impressive. It is I actually listened to it a few times over the weekend last week because it was just the fucking best thing to listen to, just, mowing the lawn or, doing stuff. Awesome. Really liked it. he's got some other shows. I can't remember what it is. Something Welcome to Video, I think it is, and that's kind of got like this production stuff, really creative, but produced super well. And if you have any interest in UFO stuff, I highly recommend it because it kind of compresses all of the stuff with UFOs in a concise way in 8 episodes. High Strange.
All right. High Strange, check it out. Next up is Mystic with Disaster.
Disaster.
That was what was trending yesterday after.
What's that?
DeSantis's fucking disaster with Twitter.
I missed that handler.
I don't do politics. What happened?
So DeSantis was announcing his
Twitter?
fucking campaign on Twitter with Elon Musk. It was going to be this like big event, and the link wouldn't work.
What? How could they not figure that out?
Well, and like the audio was there, like you could hear like the audio, and DeSantis says something, and Elon's like, "Yeah, a lot of people are trying to log in. It's overwhelming the servers or something like that."
Huh.
And then the best part of it though was that the social media team for Biden tweeted a link to his donation page, and it says, "This link works." Oh, that's so good. Like, I mean, if he can't even get his fucking announcement right, come on, guys.
Yeah.
What are we doing? You know?
Well,
Gonna be all dramatic and shit. Like,
yeah.
Like, first off, fuck Elon Musk. He's just a fucking troll. I hate that fucking idiot.
He's a troll, but the Democrats have got to figure something out here because fucking Biden's old.
Because Grandpa Time
he's
is fucking ain't gonna last.
Old, dude.
Uncle Joe is becoming Grandpa Joe.
Exactly. I mean,
Joe's
come on,
Grandpa.
man. People get old. It's a fact of life.
There needs to be an age limit on fucking.
The thing is, though, it's like unfortunately,
office
with Grandpa Joe, like Grandpa Joe he's perceived as Grandpa Joe, but like he's still like he's with it and is on top of the actual shit. But like he doesn't present himself that way when he's
with it though. But okay, let me ask you this:
like the whole idea, like, oh, he's like cognitively not there.
So
he is. He just does. He can't like. He's not like sassy Trump.
He is, but also, you could take any person off the street that's fucking 80+ years old. They are not fit to be president of the United States because they're over 80.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but though
there needs
Biden
to be an
has
age limit on the
experience,
office, man.
Like he's old as fuck,
kind of
but
magical fucking unicorn land does Biden live in that being over 80 doesn't matter? What the
He knows it matters, but he also, though, it's different. You know, like you consider him like.
Yeah, he's from Connecticut. They're vampires over there.
Think how old Winston motherfucking Churchill was. So ran that shit. And he was a drunk.
Was Winston Churchill 80? Let's look up how old fucking he was probably 55 or something.
Yeah.
55.
Yeah.
55.
How old
or Eisenhower.
Winston?
Eisenhower.
These are the oldest presidents by far.
I know, but they didn't have his heart of life. Because Eisenhower was crippled the entire time. He lasted pretty while.
Okay, how old was
Anyways, whatever. We don't know how to be president. We all like just to think, oh, you're old, you can't be. But you know what? It takes that long to get your ass up there.
Would you let Biden drive you around?
You're damn right I would.
Would you really?
Yes. I drive myself around. That's dangerous enough.
Man, the man fell upstairs 3 times. He fell off his bike. Grandpa's falling over.
Shit.
Just sit down.
You guys are you're ageist.
I'm not ageist. I just don't. I just
biology,
don't think
human
80 years old
biology.
should be able to run a country.
So wait, how did we get on the Biden thing with?
Because we're talking about DeSantis, and it's like
DeSantis.
Okay, they fucked that up, but it's like the Democrats are fucking themselves in the ass right now too. They're gonna hand it over to this dude.
To DeSantis, though, you think?
Yeah.
No, 4 more years.
Well,
let's go.
If the economy really does fuck up, like we have more of these bank problems, that's really, it doesn't matter who's in office. When the economy starts going to shit, people want change. And they'll vote for the other person. So yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for disaster. Next up was Beat with Snowfall. This is a show I'm watching on Hulu, but it's an FX show. I believe it's in his last season, or it might be over. But this season was his last season. It's about a young black kid who introduces LA to crack cocaine, using the cocaine he gets from a CIA agent that's using the money from this cocaine to finance a secret war in Nicaragua to keep communism out. It's the story point about the drug dealer with the crack cocaine with the CIA agent selling all that actually fucking happened.
Yeah,
the CIA actually did sell cocaine, so they could finance this war, these contras in Nicaragua.
Well, yeah. How else are they gonna do it?
Right. How else? Yeah. And that's what the show is. It's a pretty cool show. I like it. Check it out. I think I'm on season like 3 or 4. But I mean, yeah, it's yeah. Any y'all ever try crack? I've never tried it. Never will.
Yeah.
Oracle has.
Oh yeah.
Have you really?
I bought crack for homeless people, but I actually did not try it because I wanted to make sure they wouldn't stab me.
I've never tried.
You know, that's weird because like people get all stabby on crack. Like they get all.
Did you get stabby on crack?
I didn't
It is very fast.
I didn't get stabby, but like I was smoking crack with this dude because he was trying to sell me a TV. I was on my doorstep, and I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna buy that TV, but do you have any drugs?"
But you got some crack.
So then I ended up smoking crack.
Wait, where were you? And why was this your default response to a sales proposition?
I was on Blair Street. Yeah, I was sitting out there. I was smoking on Blair Street in Madison. And he came up. He's like, "Hey, man, you want to buy this TV?" I was like, "No, I don't want to buy that TV, but I'll buy some drugs if you got some." He's like, "My man." So then we ended up scoring crack all night and fucking smoking it. He tried to get me involved in some kind of orgy with his girlfriend.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
But then he got all paranoid. You could have had a great story
like me if you would have just followed down that rabbit hole.
He got super paranoid and like
it was the crack.
Yeah, like crack. At the end. And I was like, dude, I got to get the fuck out of here. Like this is weird. I had to take my DMV photo the next day. That was kind of rough.
Without any sleep.
That's a great. I would tell everyone that. See that picture? Yeah, look a little rough.
I was smoking crack all night.
Crack. Oh my god! Yeah, just seeing the effect it had on people and the way he acted, I just never. And like people selling their own shit together, I just couldn't do it. Ashtray Crash Course, Craig's burlesque debut.
Yeah. So why I was so fucking coming in hot late was had this fucking my first burlesque performance tonight at the Crucible. And it was one of those like, yeah, it was supposed to happen, right? I was going to be a part with a duet with Morgan. And the thing is, working 7 days a week, it's hard to fucking, and trying to choreograph a duet with someone else, you got to have a lot of space without running into shit in your apartment. So we had only one time where we had space to really like try to practice it out. And a week and a half prior to the event, she was like, you know what? I don't think we're had enough time to really nail it down. And she was dealing with a bunch of other shit, like her drummer becoming an alcoholic and falling down on the bike path and breaking his collarbone. And you got to fucking train someone new in a week. Anyways, show's off, right? She was just gonna do like something solo on herself.
Plays punk. I mean, I can't be that.
This is so like because it's amateur burlesque, right? And I was like, why aren't there any other dudes doing it? What's that?
I said I don't know what any of those words mean.
That's fine. Don't worry. You get into face fucking, you learn a lot of this shit. So,
oh my god.
Yeah, like I had this. So it's like this black light theme, and we had this song we were working on. We had this little bit of routine, and yeah, that's why I'm all like, and give it to her last night. Because she's gonna just like kind of do a solo thing, and then like at work I get this text and like find it like hours later, and it is like, all right, I need you to be a part of this. You'll just do the stool stuff. Get off work at time. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, like you could have tried to like tell me back. All right, we're back on to make this work, and I'm like, I haven't even figured out an outfit, let alone figure this out. Nonetheless, you guys also you're not performers at all. So where you know what it's like that
I perform every day.
Anxiety before
the restaurant. What are you talking about?
What's that?
I perform every day at the restaurant. What are you talking about?
Well, sure. You're right. That is a performance itself.
I mean, they played in a band, man.
Okay, yeah, as a band. You're right. Never mind. I'm sorry.
But I never had to do a burlesque. I don't know what the hell you had to do for this.
Well, a burlesque show, basically as a burlesque show where like you thought like you were going to be part of it and you kind of only had started to get some shit figured out.
No,
and then you decided,
so a burlesque show, is that like Moulin Rouge shit? Is that what a burlesque show, am I thinking?
Well, a burlesque show is where you have different layers of clothing and take it up on stage to whatever music you choose.
Oh, a strip show.
And it's like a strip show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
This was
French. It's a strip show.
So they have an amateur.
French.
They have an amateur show, at the Crucible once a month, and I've helped Morgan on 2 of her shows where like I ran the fog machine, and so, anyways, this was the one where like we had a month, right? We're gonna make it. Plan out a duet, but that's a lot of. You think a month is a lot of time, but when you work 7 days a week and you're trying to coordinate with someone else, it's different when you can go up there just by yourself and kind of wing it, right? But when you're trying to actually choreograph, and I've never really choreographed. I dance all the time, but I've never choreographed a dance with someone, and I knew it was going to be like fucking hard, and so we decided to pull the plug because we couldn't make enough time to work it.
Oh, right, and the show's back on now. We get it.
But then all of a sudden,
I love you. Yeah, I love you, buddy, but you got
to... Anyway, sorry. All of a sudden, it was just like, all right. I'm like, I fucking hate you. She's like, come on, we could just like do it. And I'm like, this is that performance thing where it's like, can you just run into that fire with enough confidence and I guess trust in your own ability to perform on stage for a group of people and fail forward? And because even as a dancer, I know 19% of my moves
or what?
I mean, right.
I totally came on stage. Nonetheless, we fucking did it, pulled it off, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, you guys are!" And
and everyone lied to your face. We got it.
And I got so everyone gets a as an amateur burlesque thing. If you just sign up and you show up and do it, you get all the performers split. So because me and Morgan were a 2-person show, I got $63.
Nice.
As half of a show. So I'm like, fuck, I could do one of these just as my own number. I don't actually have to worry about fucking coordinating.
Cut her out of the shit.
Well, she can do her own skit, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She can do her own song. We'll both perform the same night. We'll have each other's back, but you do your own show. I can do my show. And I'm going to get fucking $120+.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Way to go. Next on to the fuck what you think section of the show. We're going to start off with Oracle. Actually, we're going to start off with me. Fucking that long ass story Ashtray told.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah. Oracle's up first.
Especially when I'm in fishnets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Both Club
explains a lot. I thought you had just recently changed your.
Right?
Oh my God!
I thought you recently joined the Navy.
I signed up for the Navy. Here's the new uniform. Here's the new fucking delayed entry program.
This isn't just some bullshit story. This is how Ashtray fucks faces.
Oh man, that's fucking funny. Oh yeah, helping. I'm just gonna read the headline here from fucking MSN.com. Yeah. Baby bison euthanized after Yellowstone visitor pushed animal out of river. Herd rejected it, Park says. So in Yellowstone, there were these bison that were crossing a river, as they do, and apparently some guy was like, "Oh, that baby bison is in trouble,
danger."
Yeah, so it grabbed the calf.
It needs to be petted.
Yeah, it pushed the calf up the river, and the herd rejected it, and they had to put it down.
Smells like white man.
Yeah, park staff had to put it down.
No they can send it to or anything, or
they had to put it down.
They had to put it down. They fucking killed it.
Wait, the white men did, or like the DNR?
Death, man, it couldn't
the herd, the herd rejected
Wolves
it.
would have eaten that motherfucker as soon as it was dark.
Well, I get that, but there's nowhere else they can send that thing, to a zoo or something,
or a rehabilitation thing.
I mean, a sanctuary or some shit.
Yellowstone, not a fucking charity. God damn it!
But
Yellowstone it's just a national fucking federal.
You're not supposed to be fucking getting close with the animals. Not to mention fucking grabbing them.
Yeah, he could be. He's getting charged. He's like facing federal fucking some kind of federal
charges.
Dude,
that guy's gonna get death threats. He's gonna get some serious death threats.
Yeah, from PETA people.
Oh yeah, they're gonna fucking freak the fuck out about this.
You got that bison killed, and we're gonna kill you in turn. Yeah, that is fucked up. But it's been stories all every year. Every year there's stories about these fucking people getting too close to bison and fucking with and stuff. It is
they're usually funny though, because the bison just gore them or some shit.
Yeah, right.
They're called wild
animals
for a reason.
Yeah, you're in his territory. You know?
I mean, yeah.
If he came into your house and you shot him, people wouldn't be fucking, you know. Oh, okay, it makes sense. I get it.
Yeah. White people stay in your cars, leave the animals alone.
Right.
Next up is Mystic with nothing. Do you have anything, Mystic?
I totally forgot, man. I'm way too high now. I'll think of something. We're
gonna move on to friends getting stuck in the doom loop when tragedy happens.
Oh yeah. So, and I'm sure anyone can relate in the sense that without giving away too many details, I had a friend who found out a good friend of theirs who's living out in East Coast city died by being tragically just hit by a car. And it's like one of those tragedies that's like absurd, and it happens out of nowhere. My friend was like super depressed and came over and visited, and she gets where she's just like, I love all the people I'm close to, and I don't want to lose anyone, and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, fuck, man, at any moment, anything can happen. And when these kind of tragedies happen, that it's very easy to get into that. And I was trying to remind her that what you get so down
just
because
a bag of meat.
Well, sure, you can think of it. Yeah, that actually is part of the doom loop, is that you are just a dumb bag of meat, and anything, some fucking asteroid, a car, or a train could hit you. The point being, though,
start drinking like everybody else. Shut the fuck up.
I know that's one thing. You're like, well, fuck, this shit'll happen. But when you're in the deep of it, to actually trying to pull her head out of what she was in the doom loop, and the doom loop happens when these kind of absurd tragedies happen in your life, and you realize how even all of us could, as friends, like at any moment, a fucking asteroid could crash through Teddy's house and he just dies right in front of our eyes. It'd be a crazy tragedy, right? When you think
don't do that. My son's here.
When you think about all those, though, your brain starts to think about all the crazy, crossing the bike path, you get smacked, hidden by a logging truck, and you start expounding infinitely on how quickly you can just die, right? We had some recent friends die from a fucking lung infection. It's just like out of fucking sepsis of the lungs. We're like, Jesus fucking Christ. We loved that guy. He ran that restaurant. He just died. When you keep doing that, you actually get into what is called it's a doom loop. Because when you think about all the absurd ways people you love could die, it goes on infinitum. And it draws you in and depresses you, and you got to actually pull yourself out of that, and remind yourself it's the language game and how your brain makes up all those absurd ways to die that are actually pulling you into that depression doom loop.
Or just do happy drugs.
She was doing as many happy drugs as she could. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Not like she's not someone to do drugs. Nonetheless. Getting out of the doom loop, you got to remind yourself, you're just thinking about all the ways we could die. And you think about all the ways we die, you might as well think about... Exactly. It becomes... That's a great way to put it.
Final Destination nobody drives behind fucking a truck with trees on it.
Right.
The Final Destination movie.
It's just a movie, but fuck this.
Right.
So, yeah. I'm sorry when your friend dies from a weird, like an antelope just came down, headbutted him, and hit him right in the right spot of the jaw, and they didn't realize that their bones were weak. They died.
Awesome. Cool. Don't get stuck in the doom loop. It sucks for the people hanging out with you. Next up is me. 60% in danger of being held back. The Tennessee Comprehensive Assessment Test. It's a test that they take here every year. They have a new law that third graders who don't pass can be retained in third grade again. So in the state of Tennessee, 60% of the students are in danger of being held back. I'm not mad about the test. I'm not mad about the law. I am angry with the parents because when you send your kid to school, that can't be just it. You have to work with them. Check their homework, help them with their homework. You have to do the things. And I think these tests reflect not that the teachers are not doing a good job, that the parents are not doing a good job.
Let's blame the parents.
Well, I mean, why is it on this
Preach it, Teddy. You preach.
Yeah, Teddy, tell us. I don't have children.
Ashtray.
Tennessee.
I mean, right. I mean, Mystic has kids, right? I mean, did you help your kids with their homework? Did you?
Not at all.
No.
Your wife did.
Yeah, your wife's a teacher, so you could just...
I helped them with anything that wasn't mathematically,
Yeah. With reading their fucking history fucking chapters and shit.
History, reading, shit like that.
Okay. Is it the? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. It's on the website I put up there. You can look and see if you want to go through what it is. Metro Nashville actually 30% of kids passed. That was one of the lowest. The highest, my county, Williamson County, is where we are. But it's you have to work with the kids after school and shit and their work. You can't just send them to school and think that's it with the discipline and everything else. It's I just think
Tennessee.
I just think parents are being like Mystic. Your wife's a teacher, right? Does she have stories about fucking?
Yeah,
teaching? Yeah.
It's the exact same thing you're saying right now.
Stories about fucking.
About fucking, yeah.
Stories about fucking, bro.
She had stories about
parents
fucking.
Don't give a fuck, dude. Parents don't give a fuck.
Pretty pregnant pause there.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh man.
Fucking
I am as high. It's fine. I am as high as Mystic.
Achievement School District is 63.99% below proficiency or meeting the mark. So achievement is not achieving. Better step it up.
Goddamn, step it up. All right. That's our show. In all seriousness, go fuck yourself, DJZ. I don't know why, but you know. We're gonna be here every fucking Thursday because fuck Wizzies. Make sure to join the conversation at thereddreport.com or facebook.com/thereddreport. You can also you can't twiddle us. Why is that still there? I don't know why. Like and share some fuckers. We're down for whatever. I am not Ashtray. I am Teddy. So stop doing that.
That was there. I didn't put it.
I'm sure you did.
Well,
you used his outline.
Copying my outline.
I missed it.
I'm Oracle.
This is the
U.S. Navy cadet.
U.S. Navy degree.
U.S. Navy cadet.
That's right. Fucking
Craig.
fishnet.
Craig.
Oh my god. And this is the Red Report.
Are you gonna show your butthole? I don't want to see your butthole, dude.
Yeah, let's see that
no, you don't want to see it right
man.
now. I got a hemorrhoid.
Oh god.
With that hemorrhoid.
Oh man, yeah, no. I'm like,